And finally, part three. It's hard to cover this stuff, and no one watches my videos. I get more watches on the shorts. So again, they were keeping up with the times. The Stones were really the only band to truly compete with the Beatles as far as being innovative and groundbreaking, and dare I say postmodern. With a song like Satisfaction, you can say whatever you want about Andrew Loog Oldham's production and or lack of production. It had a very postmodern sound, particularly with the fuzz tone and the way everything's going on in the quarter notes, the Motown quarter notes on the snare that Charlie Watts is doing. After that, a song like The Last Time does not get talked about. That's inspired, in fact, by a Staples singer song. I'm not sure if it's considered a gospel song or not, but they were a gospel group at the time that they did that song. But The Last Time is a remake, a revision of The Last Time. It's pretty much just that line, "This may be the last time, I don't know." The rest of the lyrics are Jagger. Also, that too is Jagger does not get the accolades that I think he deserves as a groundbreaking, very literate lyric writer, on par with Dylan and Paul Simon, in my opinion. And I think better than the Beatles. The lyrics that Jagger was throwing out, in my opinion, were better than anything Lennon or McCartney were throwing out at the time. Although I will say some of Harrison's lyrics were pretty acerbic and uh, again cutting edge. You're talking postmodernism, things that had never been heard before, things which honestly were ahead of their time. After Satisfaction, you get into songs like um, "Get Off My Cloud," a rocking three-chord thing. Let's spend the night together. You start getting into the Between the Buttons era with "Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby," "Standing in the Shadows," and getting more psychedelic with "Paint It Black" and all of that. Um, then you get into the Ruby Tuesday, the much maligned Satanic Majesties album, which I love. And that was around the time that Jones, as I mentioned in previous videos, was losing his influence and contributions to the band. And they were, some people say lost, but they were keeping up with the times. Anyway, the Stones, number two, so much to talk about. Don't know where to go with it all. God bless.